One of my favorite parts, I think, about the process was just really seeing the bigger picture of Omaha through eyes that I wouldn't normally see. I'm Dana Damewood. I'm a photographer, and the title of this project is Where We Meet. The project was an interesting process for me because as an artist, I tend to gravitate to working on projects that are like smaller, intimate ideas for me. When I was thinking about this project, it was a little intimidating because I knew I was going to have to step out of my comfort zone. I kept asking myself, what's my favorite thing about Omaha? And my favorite thing about Omaha is the people. So the more I thought about that, I asked myself, what do we do here in Omaha? Like, why do we gather? And what is the sense of community here? And what do we do when we get together? I thought of the library as sort of my central hub for gathering information and worked with some librarians to focus on what's in their community and what they find interesting in their community and kind of going from there. I don't really think of myself as a street photographer, but I very much had to be that for a lot of this and approach a lot of people. Once I started the process, I realized how much I loved it, and I loved meeting all these different people in my community that I don't get to meet on a daily basis. The project really drove me to work in a very different way that I very much love now and might use a little bit more in the future. For me to be able to shoot all film, process it all, and then also have it printed all analog was very important to me. My formal training when I started 30 years ago, it all started with film. The transition to digital was very exciting, but I always had this love for film and I always continued to use film. There's something so special about it as an artist. I love that moment when you're waiting to get your film back and the anticipation and then forgetting everything that you shot. And then when you get your film back, it's always just this beautiful surprise. Maybe somebody who's older who hasn't seen a real color darkroom print in 20 years, blown up this big on a wall could appreciate that. Or, even a kid who is curious about photography. I hope that can inspire other people to think outside the box and pick up a camera themselves or finding another tool to be a creative person.